Hi honeybees! Today we're going to be doing my top 15 beauty products of 2015. This was not easy for me to pick out just 15 products because I like to use all different kinds of products throughout the year, but these really are products that I reached for a lot throughout the year, or at least for 5 to 6 months, because there's always products that come out mid-year that I start using for the rest of the year. So I have a bunch of things I want to share with you. I'm also doing this in collaboration with 3 of my really good friends here on YouTube. They're all beautiful inside and out. You know all 3 of them, I'm sure already, because I've mentioned them many a time here on my channel, but I'm going to link them down below. It's Summer from The Beauty Bond. She just recently changed her name from The Musings of Moi to The Beauty Bond, so you may know her by that different name. Kendra, and I believe her channel name is just her name, Kendra Atkins now. And then Sam Sherman here on YouTube, which I'm sure many of you especially know Sam for her family vlogs and also her beauty videos. And all 3 of them do really awesome beauty videos, lifestyle videos. Kendra does some more like health videos as well, like what she eats in a day. I believe she lives more of a gluten-free lifestyle. And Summer also does her family vlogs weekly. I believe she posts on Sunday just like me for vlogs. Plus she does beauty videos. Collab, all 3 of us are doing our top 15 of 2015. Some may include skincare and hair care. I'm purely going to do makeup beauty products. So if you guys want me to do like another top video on hair care or skincare, I can possibly do that. I do plan on doing my skincare routine very soon. Okay, that was a super long intro. Let's get into my top 15. I decided to leave primers out of my top 15 just because I can kind of go in between many different primers that I love, and I've spoken about those on my regular favorites videos. I am going to be also still doing my December favorites, and I didn't include any of those in this favorites because they're all brand new, like brand new favorites. So foundations, I actually have 2. So the first one in my 15 is this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. I'm in the shade 102 Shell Beige. If you've been watching me for a while, then you know that I've loved this all year long. Ever since it came out, I've been addicted to it. I did interchange high-end foundations with this every once in a while, but I continue to go back to this one, and that is what is on my skin today. This little bottle here is almost out. It's super light. I probably have maybe 3 more uses in this bottle. I did already repurchase it, even though I have a ton of other foundations to use up. But the reason I love it so much is it really stays all day. It looks wonderful the entire day. It doesn't break up anywhere on my face. It keeps me pretty matte even in the summer, and it looks good in photos. So it's just like the trifecta for me. I really, really love this and definitely suggest it if you're normal to oily skin. Our foundation is a high-end foundation, and I just absolutely loved this foundation all year long. It's a very innovative product. It's from Cover FX, and it's the Custom Infusion Drops. Now, these are to be mixed with other foundations or creams, so like your moisturizers or oils. You can mix it with whatever you want, and they are high pigment drops. You can use anywhere from 2 to 4 drops. I sometimes will use even more than that if I want a full coverage, but it's all about customizing what's going to be best for your skin and what you're looking to get out of it. This is like in a little dropper. So you just drop a few drops on top of your hand, like mix it with whatever you want to mix it with. I usually use like a tinted moisturizer that doesn't have very much coverage, but I want more coverage, and I'll use these. Great finish, looks so natural, doesn't feel heavy on the skin, but gives you really great pigmentation. I'm in the shade N20, but I also use the N10 drops. They're a little bit too light, but I use that to lighten my dark foundations, and that works awesome too. So. Number 3 has to be the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. This stuff is amazing. High pigment, easily blends into the skin, does not crease. I use this under my eyes mostly, has a great highlighter effect. It kind of smells good too, if I remember correctly. It smells like MAC. Their Pro Longwear Concealer. It smells exactly like that to me. This one's a little too dark for me to do under my eyes a highlight anymore. It's in light neutral. I probably need the very lightest in this concealer, but I just love it, and it stays really well, doesn't crease. But I have to give an honorable mention to my NARS Radiant Creamy. I still reached for this. I used up one this year, and I had to automatically repurchase it. Even though I have awesome ones like this, if I'm going to be doing any filming if I'm going to be going to a beauty event, I have to have this. And this is in Vanilla, light number 2. It is lighter than my skin, as you can tell. I use it to highlight, and I use this today. Number 4 is my Hoola bronzer from Benefit. I have been using this for the majority of the year. You'll be able to see right now. I always keep the brush in, but I really don't use it very often. As you can see, it's almost gone, but I do have a backup. The reason I love this bronzer so much is that it is a matte finish. It's cooler toned. It's perfect for contour. I did use this today. And it's just a really great tone for me. It's easily blended. It doesn't get patchy. Because if you've used a ton of different bronzers, you know there are some out there that can tend to get patchy at times or not blend as easy. This I never have an issue with. I also really like the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I believe I used that up as well this year. But I feel myself, if I was going to repurchase, even though I have a backup right now, but if I was going to repurchase, I feel like it would be the Hoola over the Too Faced, at least for right now. And of course I have many other bronzers that I love, but this is the one I reached for the most this year. For my number 5 pick, it's a highlighter from Becca. This is the Jaclyn Hill collaboration with them in Champagne Pop. I'm sure none of you are shocked. I had a really tough go at picking just one highlight to include in my top 15 because there were many others that I reached for this year. But this is the most unique and most reached for since it came out, since I got it in my hands. I haven't used anything else, barely. Sometimes I do, but very rarely. And when I don't use this, I miss it. I have it on today. It is the most glowy, intense, beautiful highlight. It has a little bit of a golden tone to it, or a peachy tone. It's just absolutely stunning, and the pigment on Becca highlights are just incredible. You don't need very much, so I know this highlight will last me forever. It's just so beautiful. My next pick is a blush, and this is also from Becca. It's in the shade Songbird. It is the most beautifully pigmented, glow, corally shade ever. I absolutely love this. You need to use a very light hand with it though, because it's serious pigment. I'll probably have this forever and ever, even though I use it so often. And it's just it has a glow to it, but it doesn't have like a lot of sheen. Like there's no glitter particles really in it, but it just has a soft glow to it. I'm gonna put it all over my hand so you can see it blended. See, it does have that nice, beautiful glow, but it's not too intense where it's gonna pick up on pores or anything like that. It's just so stunning, and I'm just prone to loving corally shades like this. And I have many coral shades, but this is one that's unique and I always reach for it because of that beautiful goldeny glow. And I can't mention blush without mentioning these babies. I fell in love with these. These are the Love Flush blushes from Too Faced. First of all, the packaging, like, are you kidding me? They look like little sweethearts. And I love that the packaging is the shade of the blush. This one in particular, I do have it on my cheeks today. It's called I Will Always Love You. Oh, this is another one that has a beautiful glow to it, and it's a little bit softer of a corally shade than the Becca, but I could skip highlighter if I wanted to be a little more natural, but this just has a stunning corally glow. And each of these blushes have a really beautiful, cute little pattern with 2 little bunnies and like little flowers around it. They just did an amazing job with the quality of the blushes, the blendability, the pigment, and also the packaging. You just can't go wrong with Too Faced. I feel like I've loved so many things that they've come out with this year, and I just decided to pick this product as the one I speak about since it's something I reached for a lot. This blush as well, Baby Love, was another one that I reached for a lot. It's just a beautiful nudish pink shade. And then Your Love is King is another really beautiful, it's very pigmented. The only thing I don't like about this packaging is I sometimes have a tough time opening the lid. The lip of it's a little difficult, and I haven't reached for this one as much, but I wanted to show you another alternative to a nice, beautiful winter fall blush. So for eyeshadow, I have 3 different picks I want to share with you. This first one, I think I've had it for about 3 months now since it's been out. These are newer to the line of Pure Cosmetics. These are their eye polish, which is a base and a top coat. This is the shade Silk, and it is my most reached for. I have all of these shades, but I just couldn't stop using this ever since I got it in the mail. This is a cream liquid kind of product that you apply to the eyes. It dries so quickly. The pigment is stunning. I have worn these by themselves. I have worn them as bases for eyeshadows. They blend beautifully and you don't need very much because the pigment is stunning. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh, you guys know I love my rose gold shades and that is just perfection. So if you're looking for a long wearing eyeshadow that's gonna last through any heat, humidity, this is your baby right here. And like I said, there's many different shades. Silk was just my go-to this year. So we can't talk about eyeshadow without talking about ColourPop. These babies are life. They're so, so beautiful. I especially like their Super Shock shadows. I have the 3 shades I want to share with you because I've worn these the most this year is Sequin, which is a rose gold. What a shocker. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Here is Sequin. Look at that. That was one swipe, guys. I do like using my finger to pat these on because I feel like you get that strong pigment a little bit more than using a brush. Or I would use a synthetic brush if I were you using these. The next one I use a ton is I Heart This, and I do have this on my lid right now. And I'm gonna link everything down below for you guys, so if you're like, what did she just say? Just, I'm gonna have it linked down below. This is more like a silvery, what is this? Like a silvery champagne. These are all very glittery and fun. Look at that. Ugh, so beautiful. And these stay really well for me. I definitely prefer these more sparkly, metallic shades. I'm not really a big fan of their matte shades. I have some of them, but I don't reach for them. And this last one is so quiche, and it has so much dimension to it. It has like some emerald green, some gold, some purple. Really, really pretty. That's right there on the bottom. So I just reach for these all the time because it's the easiest eye look, like go-to eye look that looks like a little more dramatic and more put together, but it's super easy to get this kind of dimension to your eyes. And last for eyeshadow is the Loreal Unzipped palette. Now I do have both the Loreal Unzipped and the Loreal Unzipped Gold. This one just came out this year. I believe in January. I got both of these at IMATS in January. So I have been using them the entire year, but I find myself reaching for the Loreal Unzipped, the first one, much more. I love these colors. The pigment is insane. The wearability is amazing. The blendability is great. Wearability meaning like long wearing. And these shades are just so flattering. I especially love Unattainable. This third one in here, I'll swatch it for you. Unbelievable is a gorgeous darker rosy kind of copper color. And Unreal as well. So these like 3 lighter shades I really love. Now these right here, like Unbridled, this like gorgeous maroon, dark maroon color, stunning in the outer corner if you're doing a more smoky look. Yeah, these are really, really gorgeous. So I'm just gonna swatch 2 of the more satin shades and then 1 of the mattes. Unconditional, this one right here is a great crease color. So I can definitely use this, ooh, almost dropped everything. I can definitely use this whole palette to do a look. Look at that. Look at those. This is the matte here, and then the 2 shimmery satin shades. Gorgeous. And if you're curious about comparisons between these 2 palettes, you want full swatches and a full review, I have that video already that I posted earlier this year, so I'll link it down below for you guys. The last eye product I want to mention are the Mosquito lashes. I have fallen in love with these this year. I'm not a big fake lash wearer, but when I do, I don't want to feel them on my eyes. I don't want to feel like I just want to rip them off right away. Some lashes are like that. These are not. They're so light. They're so fluttery. They have so many different styles. You don't have to put mascara on them to make them look like super fluttery and beautiful. And they're just easy to apply because the band is not too thick, but it's not super thin and too pliable. If you wear lashes, you totally know what I'm talking about. I don't have any on today. I probably should have put them on. But when I do wear them, I love these. I really love the Unforgettable lashes. There's another one. I'll link it down below. There's another style that I really love, but I already used those up. You can use these up to 20 times, I believe. I don't get 20 times out of them. I'm a little bit rough with my lashes. I probably get about 12 wears with these. And a quick honorable mention with the lashes, I love using this Mosquito Companion Long Lasting Bond Lash Glue. It's super easy to use is what I love. Like, it's just a little brush applicator and you don't need very much. And this stuff, when it's dry and you stick your lash on, that sucker is not coming off. I mean, I could be sweating profusely. Like, if I'm at a club, which is very, very rare, but say I'm out dancing, I have many a time sweated my lashes off. Like, I literally pull them off at the end of the night because the one's like flapping in the wind. This stuff does not do that to you. It's gonna last the entire night no matter what conditions. So, and it has a rose gold lid. Like, how can I not love that? Awesome. This is a brow product I want to mention now. This has only been out since October, or maybe it's not out yet, but I received it in October. This is the IT Cosmetics Brow Power Super Skinny. I actually think it's going to be launching either this month, it's already launched, or in January. I'll make sure to link everything, all the information down below. This brow product is so awesome. It comes in so many different shades, even gray, auburn, like colors that aren't always easily accessible in brow products. It has a little spoolie on the end. The fine tip is perfect for getting great definition in your brows, and this stuff does not move. Waterproof for sure. And I know it's kind of newer for me to be mentioning this. It's only been out for, or I've only been using it for a few months, but this is gonna be a staple for months and months to come. I honestly think I like this better than the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I know that might be a sin to say that, but I really think I do because the coloring is perfect for me. I have it in the shade Universal Medium Brown, and it's just perfection. Love this. All right, we're gonna get into some lip products because my top 15 wouldn't be complete with at least a few lip products. So first I'm gonna talk about the Loreal Alter Ego line of lipstick and lip gloss. I am counting this as one because I had two other lip products that I really wanted to mention. I'm actually wearing this combination on my lips today. It is Duchess. Both shades are called Duchess. And it's the Alter Ego lip gloss and the highly pigmented cream lipstick. I believe it's also from the Alter Ego line though, these are called, in Duchess as well. So the lipsticks are much more of a creamy matte consistency. They're highly pigmented. They're so comfortable on the lips though. And they smell like vanilla. It's just like absolutely amazing. I have two of these lipsticks now, but I would love to have all of them. They're incredible. And the lip gloss is just so pigmented. It feels luscious on your lips. Like, it's not sticky at all, but the pigment is insane and it looks so beautiful on, and it smells delicious as well. Like yummy vanilla. And the applicator is a little bit slanted and it's more of like a doe foot, and it applies so beautifully. I love these. They're amazing. One lipstick I want to mention I actually don't have in my collection anymore. I used the entire lipstick up in a matter of months. I got it in the beginning of this year. I believe that's when I got it, or maybe at the end of last year. And I used the entire lipstick up, and it's the Clinique Pop Lipstick in Nude Pop. The only reason I haven't repurchased it is because I have so many lipsticks and I just can't let myself do it because I will just use that again. Reason why I loved it so much, it was easy to have in my purse to reapply throughout the day. It felt so creamy on the lips. Great pigment. It was my perfect nude shade, and it lasted really well for being a very creamy, glossier kind of formula. Like a cream sheen almost from MAC was the look of the lipstick, but the formula was even better in my opinion, and it was a little bit hydrating. It was just awesome. I love those lipsticks and would definitely suggest them if you haven't tried them yet. And then the last lip product for my number 15 has to be a liquid lipstick. Because I have been obsessed with liquid lipsticks all year. I've tried many different ones. I love them as well. Like, I love me some Kat Von D liquid lipstick. I like the ColourPop ones, but those are a little drier. But these are my tried and true babies that I reach for all the time from Ofra. And these are their long-lasting liquid lipsticks. Their pigment is amazing. They feel so good on the lips. They're never drying. They're long-wearing. Some of them stain your lips, not all of them. Like this one here in Santa Ana, that's more of a berry. Definitely stains my lips a little more. The nudes don't really. But they're like a creamy matte. Sort of similar to that Loreal lipstick, but in a liquid lipstick, even more long-wearing formula. So I have many shades of these, and if you still haven't tried them after I've talked about them about 50 times this year, you need to, because they are so awesome. I know I have a coupon code down below. I think it's for 20 or 30%, something pretty decent. So make sure to check out the coupon code down below too. I'll swatch these. I've swatched these shades a ton of times on my channel because these are my most used. I really want the shade Mocha too, but this kind of 90s nude, like this lip too, it's just been my go-to, a more like brownish, deeper nude. This is in the shade Pasadena. If I'm wanting a more true nude that has a little more pink in it, I really like this one in Bel Air. Am I pointing to the right one? Yeah, right there. And then this one, if I want a more like vampy fall, it's not really vampy. For me it's vampy because it's darker, but it's just a really true berry color. This is in the shade Santa Ana. Look at that. Oh, it's stunning. So I've already talked these to death on my channel, but I had to put them on my top 15. So I hope you guys enjoyed my top 15 of 2015. This was so much fun to film. Make sure to check out all three of the beautiful ladies down below. I can't wait to watch their favorites. I know they're gonna have some awesome picks. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for watching. I hope you'll stick around and subscribe. I do a lot of beauty videos, some fashion, and I do vlogs weekly. So please stick around. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and there'll be lots more in the new year. Love you.